Let's make this shirt into a child's skirt. Cutting it right here, we'll take advantage of the hem and the buttons. We can even use this pocket. Cute. To take the pocket off, let's grab that seam ripper. Using the pointed end and the curved blade, we're going to get rid of a few stitches right along here. Now I recommend turning this over and put the ball point end under the pocket and glide the ripper along, cutting the stitches. Take it easy, this is a sharp tool. Goodbye shirt, hello skirt. Now you can see that the hems are a little different length, and that's normal, but we will be measuring from the bottom up, right here at the side. I do want to take advantage of this button at the waist, so I'm adding 1.5 inches, cutting it at 14 inches up from the bottom on each side. Remember to measure twice and cut once. Using your straight edge, match up those marks, and you've got yourself a cutting line. Cut through both layers of fabric. I can see the skirt already. Now this pocket has a rip up here. Let's just fold it under so we have a fresh new hem. We pin this in place. A quick edge stitch will give us a new pocket. Right here at the bottom, just a quick edge stitch. There we go, and I've just the place for this pocket. Right here on the back. I'm going to make sure I place it low enough that I leave that 1.5 inches to be folded under. And I want to make sure I pin through just one layer of the fabric and the pocket. We'll stitch this little U shape here in an edge stitch, making sure to do a back stitch at the top edges so that it's nice and strong. Pocket done. Now on to the casing. We'll need to remove this button for now, but I'm going to hold on to it because I think I'm going to use it again. From the inside, fold down 1.5 inches from the cut edge, and then tuck under 3/8 of an inch. This will make the waistband casing for the elastic. That's 1.5 inches, and tuck under 3/8. And you'll notice you can just use some finger pressing to hold the fabric in place. And we'll leave the short ends open so we can feed the elastic through. Sewing it from the inside, we're going to edge stitch here along the bottom of the casing. And let's keep your sewing machine happy by removing those pins. I remember when this shirt was white and went to the office. Once it was worn out, I decorated it with fabric markers, and it became my sun shirt. And now it's on to its third life, hopefully with a lot of playtime. Now it's time for the elastic. Make sure you measure that you get a comfortable length for the child. I'm going to use 22 inches. We'll feed this elastic into the casing using safety pins. The first safety pin will anchor the tail on the casing. The next safety pin will be the leader and will feed the elastic into the tunnel. This reminds me of an inchworm, getting all shriveled up and stretching out. I find it's much easier to work with a larger safety pin to feed the elastic. And you'll want to watch out that the elastic doesn't get all twisted. All right, let's see how it's doing. That looks nice and smooth. So now we're ready to sew the elastic in place. So grab some straight pins and pin right through the elastic and the casing all at once. We can remove those safety pins. So we're going to stitch right on the edge, back and forth, to secure the elastic in place. Now we're just going to stitch a box right here on the button placket, and the waistband is complete. Be careful, you're going through many layers of fabric here, and your sewing machine might need a little extra tender loving care. I'll use my hand over here to nudge the hand wheel, but we're getting through it. All right, remember that button? Let's put it right back. Grab a hand sewing needle and some thread. I like to double mine. Make a knot, come in from the back, and sew on that button. This is a decorative button, so you could put anything here. You could put a contrasting button, maybe a bow, or an applique. It's really up to you. Now a quick knot, tuck in those tails, and we have a skirt ready for some playing adventure. Good job!